Gusty winds back today and still going to be fairly windy the next couple of afternoons as well. So we'll get ready for at least the wind still gusting over 30 miles per hour or higher again on Thursday, maybe even Friday afternoons. Could start to see more clouds coming in, especially Friday going into Saturday may cloud up more, and you could even see a sprinkle or two. Doesn't look like much rain, but with enough clouds, you might get a little bit of sprinkles or a very light rain shower from time to time, but looks like very little, if any, rain for most of the valley. Wind advisory still in effect for about another 40 minutes or so up through 5 o'clock for Hidalgo, Cameron, and Wilsey counties on up to the north. And the wind still right now gusting to about 40 miles per hour in spots. And in fact, when you look at the wind speeds across the valley, they're strongest again in the lower valley. A lot less wind in the upper valley. These are the sustained wind speeds without the gusts added in. So right now the wind's blowing constantly pretty close to about 30 miles per hour over much of Cameron and Wilsey counties. You see a 29 mile per hour speed from the south in Brownsville, even 28 in Weslaco off to the west, but only 12 in Rio Grande City. But the wind's decreasing some this evening. Still going to be at least kind of breezy if you're outdoors after sunset through about 9 or 10 o'clock. Future track though shows by tomorrow morning the wind's going very light again, maybe 5-10 miles per hour or less in most areas. But then the wind's picking up again from the south and southeast tomorrow, so winds, maybe slightly reduced compared to today, but it's still going to be pretty windy all around the afternoon with the gusts occasionally up around 30 to maybe almost 40 miles per hour in spots. So another windy day tomorrow, then the winds die off on Friday morning, but Friday still could be a little breezy, maybe not again as gusty as today, but you see the wind still these colors here and kind of the yellowish greenish colors up in about the 20 to 25 mile per hour range in the afternoon with some higher gusts. So the next couple of days still not very calm. Right now temperatures have been mostly in the 80s. It's dropped back to 79 though in Weslaco, 80 in Brownsville, and still 89 warm temperatures in Rio Grande City. Your evening planner, remember, still kind of breezy through the evening, so a few high clouds, but mostly just some sunshine around and kind of windy over the next several hours as temperatures drop into the 60s later this evening and tonight and kind of hold there in about the upper 60s for lows overnight. So satellite radar shows dry weather across the valley. You can start to see a little bit of moisture offshore, a couple of sprinkles from time to time. I think we will see maybe a few more clouds or some fog at the coast over the next couple of days, but some of that cloud cover will eventually thicken up across the valley more so on Friday. So future track overnight shows mostly clear skies initially, but by around midnight or later, you may catch some clouds forming, lower clouds if the humidity comes up enough tonight, and the best chance of that would be in the lower valley near the coast. So on Thursday morning, could be waking up some patchy areas of low clouds, but overall Thursday still a fairly bright day. You might see a little more in the way of clouds, but still tilted toward the sunnier side of things. So somewhat windy day tomorrow though across the valley, and then by the time we get to tomorrow night, more clouds start to come in. You might start to see a sprinkle or two on Friday, but the clouds probably a good bit thicker on Friday. May not be 100% cloudy, but more of a partly to mostly cloudy day by afternoon. As the clouds will be around, you might catch a sprinkle or two, especially in the morning, and then kind of a partly sunny maybe end of the day. But the clouds probably filling the sky the majority of the time, possibly on Saturday as well. So rain chances are low. Dry tomorrow, 10% Friday, maybe as high as 10% or less. So we'll say mainly dry on Saturday. But if you get even a few drops out of that, it's probably about the extent of it in most areas. First 15-7-day forecast. The warm temperatures aren't leaving though. Highs still generally around 80 to 85 in most areas. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 70s though right along the coast where you may start to see a little more fog and low clouds at the island as we go closer to the weekend and into the weekend. Sunday looks like a dry day for the most part, but there's a weak front rolling in by late Monday and Tuesday. It could create a couple sprinkles or a shower, but not much rain, maybe a few showers here and there for Martin Luther King Day and on Tuesday. But behind that front, it cools off just a little with highs in the 70s and lower humidity by next week. So it will be getting more humid too. If your hair, you get that nice windy, humid weather.
You know how I feel about that.
Windy and humid. That's bad hair day right there.
For all of us. It's true. All right.